Greeting worlds, this is Genviève and you are on Genvièv TV, your channel for forensic and clinical education. And today, as promised, we're going to talk about canine hypnosis. So let me put this little guy down. There we go. Because I had the opportunity to demonstrate some time ago a rapid induction on a canine subject in a state of acute panic. It's windy up here today, so forgive my hair all over the place. And as it turned out, the demonstration was so compelling, immediate, and effective that the vet caring for the animal stared at me stunned and offered me a job on the spot. And what I did was very simply a quick, radical induction. In less than 3 seconds, the subject went from an uncontrolled state of panic with several staff members struggling to restrain him into a complete state of somnambulism, where he remained for 15 minutes solid until I brought him out. This enabled the medical team to proceed with their care quickly and easily, and the canine subject to receive medical attention peacefully, comfortably, and most importantly, painlessly. During the entire time of the medical exam, as he was being checked, probed, and even given shots, his tissues did not even flinch or respond in any way, confirming he was in a state of complete hypnotic anesthesia. 2 things enabled me to do this. Number one, the first one is my lifelong experience training, loving, and interacting with wildlife and animals in general, which makes it easy for me to establish rapid rapport. And the second one obviously has to do with my professional practice of hypnotherapy. When you work in forensic and clinical hypnosis, as I do, you go in and out of hypnosis all day long as you teach others to access the subconscious depth of the mind. And the more you journey back and forth between the conscious and subconscious levels of the mind, the shorter the bridge between the 2 realms become. This means we, professional hypnotherapists, are trained to enter deep levels of hypnosis in the blink of an eye, anytime we need, anywhere we are. So my question to all of you is this: how did I apply this onto a canine subject? Anyone? No one? Okay, so I will let you know how I did this. Well, very simply, all I had to do was place both my hands around the dog's cranium. I positioned my thumbs between his eyes, and that's an acupuncture point, actually, that's called yin tang in Chinese medicine, which is commonly used in clinical practice to alleviate symptoms of anxiety, panic, insomnia, and even pain. You may know this point as the third eye, mind's eye, or the inner eye in different terms of different cultures and practices. And then I moved in close, stared deep into his eyes, and applying gentle pressure with my thumbs, I dived into a state of deep hypnotic depth. Simply holding his gaze, I brought him straight down to depth with me instantly and without a single word. As a wilderness emergency medicine first responder, I'm trained to respond to critical, life-threatening situations with authority, calm, and confidence in my training, knowledge, skills, and expertise. The same principles apply to emergency hypnosis. Subjects in a state of shock, fear, panic, and pain are under the hold of heightened emotions. They already have intense focus and concentration, which are the prerequisites enabling access to the subconscious level of the mind. They're acutely receptive. Hi, Prince Aaron the Buddha. What did we call you? Counselor. Thank you for joining me. So Acutely receptive subjects in shock are desperately seeking guidance and relief. The state of fear in itself creates a strong desire for help. Stepping forward in these cases with calm, control, stable, confident leadership skills positions you as the rescuer that the subject has been in a panic, has been hoping for. All you have to do is calmly escort them to safety. Simple, hey? So once the medical procedure was completed, the vet stared at me wide-eyed and asked me, how did you do this? I saw you applying pressure to a specific point on the dog's head. Is this how you're able to immobilize them so rapidly? I explained to her I use a pressure point between the eyes, applying gentle, firm pressure, but I had to clarify that I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. That's what I do for share this clinical case on the blog on my website. I began receiving calls from Hollywood production studios asking if I could fly to LA to hypnotize bulldogs so they could surf in the giant Pacific waves for television shows. So obviously they had only read the title of my blog, Canine Hypnosis, and not reviewed the content. So here is my disclaimer now. Do not try this at home on bears, cougars, and other wildlife. Pay attention to the contents, not just the title, okay? Always consult with your licensed medical team for all medical conditions, and only take my advice here as either educational or for entertainment purposes. Now, if you want to learn how to do this properly, contact me at genvièvhypnosis.com. I'm a board certified forensic and clinical hypnosis educator with the NGH, and you might as well take advantage of the current situation to learn to become professionally certified in a career that will help you in everything you do on your path. Here are the geeses. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. Super loud, wild geeses. If you're not included in my newsletter, simply subscribe at genvièvhypnosis.com. You'll find in the middle of the page the simple square where you can enter, and you will get to receive all my tips and advice and free content. And join me most of all on youtube.com/Genvièv TV. Subscribe, share, like, and comment, because this is a community of survivors and thrivers. This is where we stay strong all together to recognize the signs that are dangerous for our safety and wellness, and gather the information, the resources, and the community to continue on our path, staying focused and staying true to ourselves. So take care, everybody. Pass this information along if you wish, so that all of us can stay together. Have a beautiful weekend. Let me see if I can catch with all of you here. And join me soon on my next video. Until then, today I wanted to shoot outside to give you a view of the pouring rainstorm that we had earlier today. And by the time I got set up with my lighting and everything, of course, beautiful sunshine. So you didn't get the rain, but you got the sun. See you soon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Ciao, ciao.